Well, hey everybody. I'm doing my first nighttime hot sauce review. I'm just too excited about this one. I can't wait until tomorrow. I just want to talk about it tonight. And I know I'm a little bit late to the game. This has been around for a few years. But we're going to talk about Mule sauce. Okay. Supposedly the internet's favorite hot sauce. I don't know where I don't know. I don't know where if it actually gained a reputation as being that, or if it just kind of made up that reputation for itself. But what I do know is that I know two things about mule sauce. One of them is that it contains three of my favorite peppers in the world. All right, it's got yellow habaneros, it's got boucholokias, and it's got Scotch bonnet peppers, yellow Scotch bonnet peppers. And the second thing I know about it is that it is manufactured by a sticker company. And the third thing I know is that there appears to be a raccoon over there. And see, the nighttime recording makes this more exciting. Yeah, this is made by apparently by a sticker company called Sticker Mule. I don't know. If you know anything about this, let me know. I found it online for a good deal. It got good reviews. I don't think it's going to be hot or anything. It's a 3 out of 5 for heat intensity. And it describes itself as being the best everyday hot sauce with a unique sweet heat distributed by Sticker Mule in Amsterdam, New York. And I guess you can go to their website, mulesauce.com, to find out more about what exactly is going on with this sauce. Okay. So the ingredients are red bell pepper, distilled vinegar, onions, pure cane sugar, brown sugar, red habanero pepper mash. I was wrong. It's not yellow habanero. It's red habanero, even better. Jolokia pepper mash, yellow Scotch bonnet pepper mash, lemon juice from concentrate. I love lemon in any hot sauce. Garlic, ginger puree, and xanthan gum. I'm gonna be very, very surprised if I don't like this. I mean, like, genuinely, like, shocked. Okay. Taking a huge portion. Huge. Like a big, nice big spoonful. I want to see if I can taste everything in there. I'm going to savor the bite. I'm going to see if I can taste all three of those peppers, all three of which that I love. I love red habaneros just as much as yellow, if not more. And Scotch bonnets, I've said before, are my favorite pepper in the world. And I absolutely love boucholokias. I've eaten them raw, and I've eaten them in many sauces, and they're my absolute favorite of the super hots. So this should be really good. And I like all the other stuff in it too. Let's go. Yep. It is sugary. You know, I've said in the past, I'm not a great fan of extremely sugary sauces, but that's not extremely sugary. There's just enough in there that it gives, if you ever think of this, you get the think of the best, like, homemade, locally made honey barbecue potato chips. There's a company called Better Made in Michigan where I grew up, and they make a honey barbecue chip. They get the perfect balance of sweetness and heat, and that's what I'm looking for in this sauce, and I feel like it's got it right. It is not overwhelmingly sweet. It is not overwhelmingly spicy. There's pepperiness in there, and there's sugariness in there, and they play off each other beautifully in the sauce. It's a nice, subtle, not too sweet, not too hot sauce. Let's try a little bit more. So what I'm predominantly tasting in there, in terms of pepper, we're really tasting the habanero, which makes sense because it is one of the principal ingredients. The Scotch bonnets and the Buchalokias were a little bit lower down on the list. So I'm tasting habanero flavor in there primarily. Let's take one more bite and see if we can taste the other peppers. Mm-hmm. I'm tasting a little bit of that fruitiness of the Scotch bonnet too. Wow, I really like that. Yeah, that's a good sauce. That's really good. I can't stop eating it. I just want more and more and more. It says it's 0 calories, so I guess I could just chug the whole bottle. That's what I might end up doing. I'll probably have some stomach issues later. I mean, there is a lot of pepper in that. Well, it's deceptively gentle. How can a sauce that has 2 types of sugar in it be 0 calories, though? That's what I don't understand. I feel like that's not accurate. What would I do with it? Definitely slather it over a nice plate of rotisserie chicken. Slather it over some Thanksgiving turkey. What else would I do with it? I'm thinking I would put it in. You know how sometimes, like, at a Thanksgiving dinner, there's like some kind of like weird like bean salad or something, and like nobody ever eats it. Like everybody's like, "Oh, that's the weird bean salad. That's healthy, and nobody wants to eat that." Just dunk a bunch of this stuff in that. Make it more palatable. I would do that. Put it in like the weak, bland coleslaw. Throw it into like the crappy, flavorless, healthy bean salad. Whatever is boring at Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner with your family, just dunk that in it. Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, cookouts, barbecues. Whenever somebody brings something that's just like effing boring, just throw that Mule sauce in there. That'll liven it up. That's what I would do with this sauce. I love it. I'm gonna give it. Oh, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's just really good for what it is. I love the blend of peppers in it too. There's nothing I don't like about it. When there's a sauce like, okay, so like when I eat it, I'm not like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever eaten. But when I eat a sauce and there's absolutely nothing negative that I can think of to say about it, I gotta give it an 8 minimum. And it just feels very versatile too. I feel like there's so much that I could do with this. And in the right food, like for example, meatloaf. Meatloaf's always been one of my least favorite foods. I don't like how dry it is. That's another thing. If like you're just like mixing up like seasonings and stuff with your meatloaf, putting in like the breadcrumbs and the eggs and whatever else, and the ketchup or whatever else you put in your meatloaf mix, throw some of that in there. Imagine what that would do to liven it up. It's a great sauce. So I'm giving it a tentative 8 out of 10, but it could be higher depending on what kind of food I find to put it in. The spice level is pretty mild. Probably a 2, if even that. It didn't burn me at all. I mean, I've been sitting here taking shot after shot after shot after sample, and it's not affecting me in any way. But yeah. How about a tentative 2 for spice? Probably for me, it's like a 1. But like people who aren't big hot sauce fanatics probably like give it a 2 or a 3 for spice. It's not that hot, which is cool because it's got like 3 kind of hot peppers in it, but it doesn't let them overwhelm the flavor, and it doesn't let them overwhelm the heat level. It's a nice heat level, but it's not overwhelming, and the flavor is really nice, and it's very versatile. The texture's nice. Great sauce. 8 out of 10. There you go, guys. Mule sauce. I love it.